Hi, welcome to Fallon's Voice. Today we are going to discuss grief, losing someone close to you. If that is a parent, a brother, a grandparent, friend, whoever that you lost. Um, this has been a touchy subject for me for a couple years, and I had to think about a lot and have it go through my mind quite a bit of times because I wasn't sure if I actually wanted to do this or not, but I want to tell my stories in hopes to help others. Um, with that being said, um, I lost my dad when I was 8. He was a paranoid schizophrenic. He died February 6th of 2005 from a drug overdose of mixing heroin and cocaine together. Um, Going through life was very hard for me. Um, it wasn't easy to lose a parent at such a young age because I felt like he got ripped out of my life too soon. I struggled with the fact that my dad wasn't going to see me graduate high school, graduate college, walk me down the aisle when I got married, have my first kid, anything like that. So I got very depressed. I did use it as an excuse for the longest time of like when I didn't want to do something, I would use my dad's death as an excuse, and I'm not proud of it. My dad has been gone for 15 years, and most of that time I did turn to alcohol and drugs to cope with the fact I lost my dad. In reality, looking at it now wasn't such a smart idea, but then it helped me cope with it. I didn't feel any pain of losing my dad, and at that point in my life, I didn't care about anybody but myself or how anybody else was feeling, but how I felt. So later on in life, when I started realizing that I had an issue and I was using my dad's death as an excuse, I went to counseling for it because I thought, I just wanted to die. I didn't see a purpose of living anymore if my dad wasn't here. I basically woke up one day and asked, why was I doing this? Why am I still living? It's pointless when your parent is not there to see everything, and it sucks. So I realized that's not how I wanted to live my life anymore. So I went to counseling and I talked about how I felt, what my biggest issue in life with losing my dad was, and it took about 2 to 3 years for it to get a little bit easier and help me. It has helped quite a bit. I do still cry when his birthday comes up, or holidays, or when I just see pictures or just remember memories from him. I do still cry, but it has gotten easier. Like I said, he's been gone for 15 years. It has gotten a lot easier. I have not forgot of all the wonderful things that my dad has taught me. From the time I was born to the time I was 8, my dad was basically my hero. But I want you guys to know, when you lose somebody close to you, your story's not over. Your life isn't over. You have so much to live for and so much to experience. I know right now it does not seem like it's even worth it, but trust me, it is. If you're feeling depressed, if you're wanting, to commit suicide, if you think that your story's just over and there's no point, please come to me and talk to me about it, or go to somebody that you trust, if that's another parent, a grandparent, a brother, a sister, a friend, whoever. Please just go and talk to them and tell them how you feel and what's going on. Please do not end your life or turn to drugs or alcohol to cope with it, because trust me, drugs and alcohol do not help. They do not help with the pain at all. Sure, it helps, for 30 minutes to an hour, couple hours, whatever. But then once you come down from that, you're going to feel everything all over again. You're going to have to keep doing it. And not only is it bad for you and it's ruining your body and your health, but it also ruins other people's lives and ruins your relationships with a lot of people. So with that being said, I just want you to come and talk to me about it, because I was there at one point, and it does get easier. It does get better. I'm not saying learn how to forget that person that you lost or forget all the memories. I'm just saying stop and think, what would make this person proud of me? What can I do to make them happy? And that person that you lost wants to see you live your life. They want you to succeed. They want to see you happy. Going further through life, December 31st of this year will mark 2 years since I've lost my grandma. I lost my dad's mom. That was very hard on me. I didn't see it coming. It was a big shock. It was very traumatic. And when I say that, I more meant the fact that I saw her 4 days before she passed. I talked to her a couple hours before she passed. And when I got up in the morning, I got the phone call letting me know that my grandma has passed. So I never got to say that goodbye. I was never expecting to lose my grandma, like that soon. I'm only 23 years old. I lost my grandma before my 21st birthday, or a little bit after my 21st birthday. That whole time was kind of a blur, so I can't really say an exact age. That was very hard on me. It was even harder when I had to plan a funeral, help set everything up. That was very hard for me because, I had almost 21 years with this lady, She was my best friend. I called her every day, I text her every day, so it was a big shock losing her. And, hold on. What, baby?
I want sugar.
You want suckers in the kitchen?
I don't know.
Okay.
I got hiccup.
Yeah, makeup.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, my little one is in here waiting to do makeup with me. Come here. Can you say hi?
Hi.
Anyhow, that was a big shock to me for, just the simple fact it happened too quickly. I did cry. I did have a hard time with accepting the fact that she was gone. I was in denial for a very long time. It did not start hitting me until about a couple months ago that it's coming up on 2 years of her being gone. As soon as I started noticing myself getting depressed and, just really upset and not really wanting to get out of bed, let alone play with my daughter, I talked to my mom and my stepdad. I talked to close friends. I talked to close family members. Go on, B. I did talk to close family members. I did go to counseling for it, and, it helped quite a bit. And like I said before, I had to stop and think, is it really worth ending my life, ending my story, ending all of these things just because somebody close to me died? And I realized no matter how much I would give to have them back, or just to see them one last time or hear their voice one last time, I had to realize that the thing to make my dad and my grandma proud of me was to continue on with my life, to succeed in life, just to be happy. So that helped me get through their deaths a lot because I want to make them happy. I want to make them proud. And by doing that would be continuing on with my life, continuing my education, just moving on with life and being happy. I have not forgot all the memories, all the good times. I have not forgot about my dad and my grandma, but trust me, it does get easy and it does get better. Like I said, if you need somebody to talk to, I'm always here. I will always have an open heart, open ears, open hug for you. Just because you don't know me, I don't know you, it does not matter. I am willing to listen. But please, like I said, if you need somebody to talk to, please come to me, or somebody that you trust, or, whoever. Just don't end your story. Continue on with your life. Make them proud, make them happy. So with that being said, I am going to sign off, and I will be back later next week. So thanks for listening, guys.